Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge interior wall sconce called the Echelon. This is the 2074-60, really interesting fixture. Let's get into details on it. It's 14.5 inches tall, 10 inches wide, and that's really going to be the shade. And then the projection from the wall out is 3.8 inches, which means that this qualifies to be ADA compliant. That's Americans with Disabilities Act that says that a sconce can only project out from the wall less than 4 inches. So since this is ADA compliant, if you're an architect or interior designer who are working on a project like a doctor's office or a hospital or a restaurant, and you need something that's really flush to the wall that's ADA, this is going to work out great for you. Plus you can use LEDs in it, which is even better for you. If you're a homeowner and you're looking for something that is really flush to the wall, again, same thing. You can use this in a hallway or a stairway. It'll put light up. It also puts a lot of light down. That is going to be using 2 of these porcelain type B, that's a chandelier size, the smaller one, screw-in bulbs. It's going to limit you to using LEDs because of keeping the shade from getting damaged by too hot incandescent bulbs. So the recommended bulb is going to be, it's actually a 7-watt LED, but the truth is you can get these and you can use a larger, a more powerful version of this torpedo shape. It really kind of boils down to that these don't really generate a lot of heat. But they do provide a lot of light, and they don't pull a lot of electricity either. So these little guys have probably are available almost up to 100-watt equivalent each. You really have to do some looking around. Easily find them in 40-watt or 60-watt equivalents out in the world, and you can choose the color temperature that you want for these. Dimmable sconce, make sure you put it on a dimmer setup for LEDs, really important. Backplate 4.25 by 4.25 going over your 4-inch junction box, and then the mounting height is going to be 11.4 inches from the bottom of the fixture to the middle of this guy on the wall. Really important for you to see some more information about that right now. An easy way to do it is looking at the installations instructions PDF. That's going to be in the box when you get this. You can see it now though if you want. If you look over on the right hand side of your screen, under the pull down menus where it says choose your finish and shade, scroll down a little bit. It's going to be a link. It's going to say click here for installations instructions PDF. Open that for me, open that up, and you'll see great technical drawings of this, how the shade goes on, how the lamping is set up inside, kind of like that and like that. It's going to show you how it goes onto your junction box, and just take advantage of it if you can and check it out. It has a full parts list too, which is great. Let's get into shades on this. It's going to be using a half drum shade, and if you want to, when you look over on the right hand side of your screen, you're going to see a pull down menu that says choose your shade material, and then we also have a lampshade materials help guide. It's going to be over on the red tabs on the left hand side of your screen, but better than that, you can order free swatches of those little shade materials, kind of like this. You see a little place up above where you can do that. You kind of just tap some of those little boxes and put in your name and address. We'll send these out to you for free. Doesn't cost you a penny, goes out the same day. Just make sure you request just what's on the pull down menu, because not all shades come in all fabrics, okay? Even though that big list is over there, that a request list is going to give you tons of options. As far as metal finishes go, let's talk about that now. Over on the left hand side of your screen we have a finishes help guide. Go open that for me. Top of that page is going to have a video of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton forged finishes and how they can look on different types of forging. I will be referencing a color chart down below, so scroll down, check out that chart, use the chart with the video, go back and forth until you pretty much understand the whole thing. When you're done, circle back and go down to that chart down below, and you can click on any of those pictures that have finishes on them like dark smoke or burnished steel or natural iron. Bigger window is going to pop up and show you more samples of whatever you guys just clicked on. So there you go too. I think that's really about it for most of the things we need to talk about on this. When you buy your Hubbardton Forge fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. There is no tax if you ship out of the state of Vermont. We're the only dealer with 90-day returns and no restocking fees. Nobody else does that. Some larger items, those are generally big things on pallets, and custom items are non-returnable. We always talk about it long ahead of time, so there's no surprises down the road. We also offer a rush program. So Hubbardton Forge doesn't stock anything. It generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to get product out. We can cut that time in half. It's very inexpensive. The upcharge is per line item. So if you have multiples of the same exact thing, it's really inexpensive to get them out the door fast. And our showroom in Vermont has over 350 Hubbardton forged fixtures spread across 2 floors. We have a what's on display page, so you don't have to wonder what's here. You can just see it online. So check out, it's in the left-hand side of the screen in the red tabs. What's on display, check that out for me. And we're always adding to that too. So we're probably closer to 400 things by now from Hubbardton Forge. On top of that, we have a clearance center here too. So when you come visit our showroom, you can also check out our clearance center. Those are our returns, discontinued things, and showroom samples. And they're an amazing deal, 75% off MSRP. Awesome bargain for you. Bring lots of this. So bring measurements. Don't bring this, but bring measure everything you can think of that I'm going to ask you about. So measure your ceiling height, measure your counter lengths, bring an iPad with photographs. We want to see a lot of information about what you're doing so we can talk in detail with you about it. Okay? And also bring a good sized car like an SUV, because our clearance center stuff is an awesome bargain and you're probably going to want to take advantage of it. Okay? So any questions, let me know. Hope to see you guys here. Thanks for stopping in. Take care. Bye-bye.